So it's a couple hours before I go, and I'm laying in bed and I'm just watching Beyonce's one of her concerts, and it hits me. And this day, I couldn't wait for this day any longer. I got tired of waiting, and I was counting down the days, counting down the hours, and the days arrived, and my want to get out of here consumed what it means. Me leaving Belize is much more than breaking free, and much more than the suffering that I endured. And not that I suffered, but it was a rough 3 months, very rough. Rough in every sense, from being away from home and missing my family, from missing little things at school that, missing the cabaret or receiving an award and not being able to go to the ceremony, and, just missing being with friends and missing being with people that accepted me and not having to be someone who I'm not or try to be someone I'm not. And that was my biggest challenge while I was here. What's Noel in Belize? Who is Noel in Belize? Is he the same Noel that he is at home? And I became someone I didn't want to be. Luckily, I'm leaving earlier, but there was a point, my lowest of lows, I didn't like who I was. But me being done, it's much more than peace out Cotton Tree Lodge. It's it's the capstone of what's next. Now this is what's next. Graduation's next. My degree in my hand is next. The real world. And I'm sure I learned something where I don't know what it is now. And I might not know what it is for a while, but I know when I need to know what it is, it'll hit me. And I've always said if it's meant to be, it'll be. And when it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And it was meant for this to turn out the way it did, I did. It required me to do some soul searching and to pull through and to fight and just swing every chance I had to. And Noel made it. 624 hours later, 87 days in, Noel's done. And, I really wish that I'd known what I was. Not that I didn't know, but I didn't think it was going to be like this. And I really wish that I had someone here for when times got hard. And, I really wish that I didn't have to be not Noel. But what can I do? This is already in the past, and this is where it's going to stay. And the amount of support that I received from everyone, family, friends, people from school, friends of friends, and friends of family, and it was just so great. It meant so much, and I know myself, and maybe I made it seem a lot worse than it was sometimes, just so I can feel that support, because I felt like I was drowning. And whenever I needed the support, there was always someone there, and whoever they were, they don't realize how much they helped and how much light they brought to dark situations, whether it was Louise or Chef or Mom or Dylan or Steph or even Martha commenting on my pictures on Instagram. It means a lot, and Noelinbelize was just more than Noelinbelize. Every single one of you who I spoke to throughout this entire journey was in Belize with me. Not physically, but emotionally, mentally. You guys were here every step of the way, and I will never forget that. And I'm over here thinking I'm gonna have this big emotional breakdown and cry and just let it all out and boo-hoo. No, that ain't happened. And I'm sure the person next to me thinks I'm a nut job for talking to myself. But Noelinbelize is done. Next stop, Guatemala. Ay!